Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
In order to get the rear speakers out, you're going to have to remove these little pieces right there that he's taken out. There's one in the front and there's one in the rear. So I'm going to show you on this side. So there's one right here, and then there's also one, sorry, the seat is blocking me. There's also one in the back. So you will need to remove both of those pins because you have to take this whole entire piece right here down. This whole piece has to come down in order to take off each side plastic piece here on each side to be able to get to the rear speakers themselves. That's what that piece looks like when you take it out. And they are a nightmare to not break because I break them every time.
So when you start pulling it down, it should unsnap. It's got those metal pins in it, you know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. So that's what it looks like on the back side, just for all you guys out there. It's got these metal pins. We'll slide that into the back there. And then once this part is actually out, that gives us full accessibility to be able to take down each one of these side panels right here on each side. And then we can take down each side panel down. Okay. So we're gonna have to pull these off to be able to get back to these speakers. And somebody's already glued this one on and broke it off, so we're gonna have to glue it back on.
This one too?
Yeah, the other one, they did both of them. They broke both of them and then glued them back on. Lucky us. In order to remove these, you got to pull this part up right here. Ah, shit. Don't break anything. We have to take a hook tool. We have to get this part down. Gotta kind of slide it down. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, pull that part down.
Just
then,
thing right here?
Yep. And then pull the collet out. And then once you pull that collet out, the top will try to come down too, so we're gonna have to be careful on that one. So if you pull that collet out, okay, so you're gonna pull this collet out, and then once you pull the collet out, then you can pull this off the bearing, off the ball head. That's why I'm holding it with my head. You gotta pull it out a little bit further. No, the collet piece needs to go out a little. There you go, a little further. There you go. Just pull it out a little bit further. So we pulled that panel off, and then that's where the 5 1/4 is right there. And then it will be the exact same on the other side when you start pulling this panel off as well. So we're gonna run our wires right here for our rear view camera. If they're coming around this way, we're gonna put them behind that panel as well. So he's gonna pull that panel off, and then we'll run the wires behind there, and then we'll actually put our other 5 1/4 behind there as well. So there's that piece taken off now. You got the things about to get caught in that hole. And then there's the other 5 1/4. Looks like there's a wire ran underneath there. There's a red wire. Wonder what the hell that goes to.
T-trunk.
Wonder what it goes to. Alright, so we're going to be installing these PNW-525 5 1/4 audio control speakers in the rear. So this is what they look like when they're out of the package. Extremely large magnet, foam
On the back side, like a butyl rubber. Very, very, very nice speaker. I mean, we have been doing these speakers now for a few months, and I can tell you right now, these are the best speakers I've used so far. And for the money, they're the best quality built speaker by far. So I highly recommend them. We'll put a link down below to where you can purchase these, have them directly shipped right to your house. We did put our speaker adapters put on here, so they're just now plug and play. And we will put the link down below as well to the harness for these. You can just click on the link down underneath the description, and then you can click on this and you can have this where it plugs right in, speaker, and everything will be shipped directly to your house, and you can just plug and play right into your vehicle. So we're gonna have to take all these bolts out of the 5 1/4 to be able to get the factory speaker out, which this one has a Bose, so it's not a terrible speaker, but the new speaker should sound much better and handle a ton more power. He's taking all 4 7mm out, and then we'll show you how to replace it with the new speaker and the new speaker harness, so it's everything is plug and play. And the magnet on these is actually not terrible, but we want everything to be aftermarket and to be able to where we can just plug and play and it'll sound good. And if we ever want to put an aftermarket amp in here, he also wants to be able to upgrade everything as well. No point in leaving in an over 10-year-old speaker that probably can only handle maybe 25 to 50 watts max. Give it, baby.
Can you give me that hit?
This is the new speaker we're going to be using. The new speaker we're going to be using. The new audio control PNW525 with the speaker harness already connected. We want to put that on here. Thank you for that. We'll put a link down in the description, underneath the description, if you want to buy these speakers as well.
He's going to go ahead and plug in this speaker and then go ahead and screw in all the 7mm again. Like I said, everything, as you can see with the speaker harness, is now plug and play with the factory unit, so you don't have to cut any wires and you don't have to, you know, ruin the value of the vehicle once you cut that harness off. Don't ever cut off a speaker harness, no matter what you do. At the least, just at least T-tap. Don't ever cut the harness off. These speaker adapter harnesses make everything so much easier to where you can literally just plug and play, and it can be reversed to go back to stock if you ever have to. Some people want to keep these speakers. These are $300 or $400 pair of speakers. Like, if you go to trade this vehicle in, it's worth it to just take the speakers out, put the Bose back in if you're going to trade it in. If you got 6 pairs of these and you want to save, you know, $1,200 to $1,300 on your next vehicle, it'll save you when you want to go do that. But you don't ever want to cut the harness off because you'll ruin the value of the vehicle by far. He's putting all 4 7mm back in, then we're going to put everything back together.